This is the Genmitsu 3030 Pro Ver Max CNC router. I got it from SainSmart.com. They supply all kinds of maker stuff. They have lasers, CNC routers, great stuff. Definitely go there and check them out. Really excited about this. I've been wanting one of these for a while. Finally got it. This is going to be fun. So I'm going to start putting it together. I will be following the instructions. We'll see what happens. In the package with your CNC router, you get 4 sets of these clamps. I looked at this and I could not figure it out. I didn't see it in the manual anywhere, but what you want to do is thread the stud into one of the holes in the plate. Then you put the slot over that with the washer and the wing nut, and then the screw with the Phillips head goes through that threaded hole and just pushes on the plate. As you tighten this wing nut, this part doesn't move and it's going to lever down on that piece, and that is not going anywhere. So I do like these clamps. Now that I've figured out how to use them, like, it is in there. That is not moving. So that is how you use the clamps. With the Genmitsu 3030 Pro Ver Max CNC router kit, you will also get this set of 10 bits. These 10 tools are all the same, and it is a 20-degree V-shaped engraving bit. So on the chart that you get, it is a V20. The V20 is right there, and that is an 1/8 inch 20-degree tungsten carbide. What this is saying is the check marks mean you can do it, the star means it is recommended, applicable, and not applicable. So that particular bit has check star, check XX, and that would be wood, plastic, soft metal, circuit board, and others. So they're saying no circuit board, no ceramic, granite, glass, but you can do wood, plastic, and soft metal. Aluminum, Fe I think is iron, Cu's copper, steel. So soft metals, I don't know about iron and steel. Another thing about this chart is you can highlight that QR code and it will take you to the SainSmart website to order those bits. And the bits are not terribly expensive, but you can get any kind of milling bit you can think of. And it's also two-sided. So not only all of those, also all of these. It also says the specifications, materials, ideal for, milling, drilling, engraving, polishing, and the compatible machine. I'm working on the software, trying to get the software to work. I am new at this. This is the first CNC router that I've ever used. Every step of the way, I'm going to tell you how I did it so that you can do it too. They included this tube with the push connect airline to blow the debris when you're grinding, but I don't see where to hook that up. It may be that you hook it up to shop air. I'm not sure. It's not in the manual anywhere. So that is one of the things I will be looking into. Maybe you just put a hose on it and blow into it. I don't know. So we'll find out. Alright, in the manual, they're talking about a Z-probe setup. So it looks like I'm going to copy this code right here into the software and then change the probe height. They want you to measure the probe height. Okay, so I've got it plugged into top of that. Got that plugged into the top of the interface. Click the Z-probe. It doesn't say anything about the alligator clip. Seems like there should be lights on that. Nope. Okay, I'm going to hit probe. Nope. Stop. That didn't work. Okay, so it's working now. Here's the deal. You gotta make sure this plug is all the way in. That was my problem. And you can see that now this is moving, but if it touches, it turns red. So now I think the Z-axis is set. Is it 0? Let's move it back up. All right, so we're gonna hit the probe button. Okay. Piece of wood that I was using is far from flat. I noticed as it was cutting that like that R came out pretty nice. The rest, it must have been going up. So this was where I had set it to 0, and then this it was below 0. So then if I would have set it here and then it went to engrave here, it wouldn't have engraved anything. So what I did is I found something I had that's flat. This is a pick guard that I had painted and coated with resin, and we're not using it, so I'm gonna try to put something on there. There's some reason it kept alarming out. And what was happening, I had put the motor in, and they don't really talk about this, but I had put the motor in too high. Now with the wood, that was fine, because the wood's about a 1/2 inch thick, so I was actually up. But with this plastic, it actually had to go below the available movement to hit 0, and that's why it was alarming. I moved the motor down, I'm gonna reset 0, and now it should work. There you go. So I did turn the speed up about the S. This S and part of the A, I think they came out pretty good. I'm gonna try it one more time. Oh, look at that. Wow, but that looks pretty good. All right, well, we got something to work. I was able to scribe something. That's pretty cool. Found out you want to make sure that you're not bottoming out the mechanism before the tool hits the material. The other thing is make sure your bolts are tight. Make sure your material's flat. There's something called a height map. I'm going to learn what that is. So we got to engrave something. I learned a few things along the way. If you have any questions, put them in the comments down below, and I will see what I can do to answer them. Stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.